That concludes the question portion. We will now give each candidate a 3-minute closing statement. We will begin with Mr. Folks.
I tell you, I'll use summarize in 3 minutes what's best for this city. We've talked about a lot of things here today, but I just have to continue to say the best thing. I am not here to incite anybody here. I'm not here up here to entertain anybody. But I do know what we've done over these since 2019, we've come a long way. I can't get engaged in a whole lot of negatives about Anniston because we all have a negative within our household, we have a negative with our family. But I'll tell you what, we got to be the type of people that say, how can we make this better for ourselves? How can we make Anniston better? Working together, doing those things. We're talking about the CDBG. Does everybody understand that when we talk about CDBG, we are a title city. When you're talking about a title city, that don't mean just a certain ward. That means you can use those funds to bring public housing and other, not public housing, but affordable housing. We can do that in any area here because that's what it is. It's not just simple for just one city. We got to get away from when we're operating in wards. We got to operate as a city. What's best for the whole? What's going to take to bring the entire city up? Using those funds to make sure we're doing the right thing. It's things, say we're talking about what's in City Hall. Again, when moving to City Hall, did I think what we paid for that was a little too much? It was that how right we paid citizens some money? At well, first, yes. But then you look what we got here. We got a City Hall unlike anything else in this entire state. Our citizens deserve better from us. And as citizens, what we respond as mayor and council, and I think as mayor and council, we're responsible to answer to you. It's one thing I always say, I know who I work for. I work for the citizens of Anniston. We got to do the best we can. We are not the best in the world, but we sure not the worst. We can do better, but we got to do better together. Coming up with these things, the crime, we know we got crime, but guys, you got a no snitch rule out there. You got grandparents that see something what happened, they won't tell. You got people see something happen to their own family, they won't tell. You want the police to do this, but people won't tell. And you got so many things that we just need to work together in order coming together, the council, the city, as we working together to make it better for the entire city. When I got here, the things that people say when I was a council, they say, you can't get a computer room here. I didn't have to worry about the city getting it. Go to the people and say, these are your kids, help me get this. And people will help you. Go to people and say, let's work together to make this better. People will help you. Let's not point fingers at each other, not looking backwards and say, this is what we do. We can do better, but I tell you right now, you can do better together than we can do anything else. And it's one thing that sticks in our mind, when two or more get together on one accord, anything is possible. It's possible if we want to do it. And that's what I want to bring, build teams, bring us together, talk the same talk, have those hard conversations behind closed doors. But when we open the door, check your feelings at the door, and let's do better for the city. Because we deserve it, our kids deserve it, and our citizens deserve it. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Willie.
Everyone should have received one of these brochures. It's a plan that I have. I don't know if anybody, but you should receive that. And if you have a question, please call me. And I'm willing to talk to anyone in the community. I wanted to walk the whole city and pass these things out door to door. I'm just not able now. You know, these bones just don't move the same way they used to. And so please excuse me if I don't get around to you. We plan on mailing some things out to you and things of that nature. But call me, please. The number's on the back, and some buildings and things of that nature on the back also. Let me tell you something. I just want one term as mayor to show you how easy it is to fix this city, for the entire city to grow. Sure, Anniston has community development block grant money, but you cannot use it anywhere in the city. There's certain areas that you can use that money in, and we have not been utilizing it properly. And the education, if you have an education board that's concerned with education, you have a supporter of an education mayor that's to make sure that our kids get what they need to do. And that's, first of all, you have to do a new education complex. Another thing that's happening in Anniston, we must deal with is municipal court. Municipal court, you go in there with $5, $20 ticket, you may come out there with a $1,500 bill. You know, it's crazy on the court cars. And then we have to deal with stuff in the circuit court. You have people that's in jail, that in Anniston, that should not be in there as long as they're in there. We have to check that, and it's an elected official position. The state of Alabama sues the federal government. state of and it sues other folks. So the city should look out for its people. I know some people quench and he go and want to sue. It's looking out for the citizen that's being abused over in the municipal court system. That has to be dealt with. And Denver will deal with that. The bus station, that bus and train station, those people coming in there, you're closing at 4 o'clock, 4:30. That bus station should be open, but till the last bus come in, there are certain things you can cut back. At least someone should be opening. And there's no reason for someone to be standing in the rain and out there. When I used to travel the bus a lot and the train, and I would hate to have my mother, my sister, my brother, my kids, and you yourself out there traveling. Those people are doing the best they can to travel. Anderson has a nice, good place. Let us make it happen for them. As I stated before, let us do something with the animals, animal control. We must make it happen. You have we have on here, you talk about ecotourism. We had the Dr. Davis at the Health and Leadership Institute, along with the Civil Rights Museum and the Senior Citizen Center, ready to go. This council knocked it off and put it somewhere in the boondocks. We're ready to pull that back and make some things happen, okay? It's time for me to stop now.
You got 10 seconds.
I got 10 seconds. Well, hold it now. Stop the clock. I got 10 seconds. Okay, we want to make some things happen, and Anderson will grow like it never grown before. Ben Littler, August the 26th, vote Little Win Big. Now, stop.
There you go.
Thank you. Mr. Chiefly.
Hey, so y'all haven't picked up on by now, I am not a politician. I don't give polished answers. I give straight, clear-cut answers. That's who I am. No BS, just to the point. When Mr. Polk stated we can do better, you're right, we can. We have to quit electing the same people in office and expect different results. We can do better. This town deserves better than what we have. What we have had, now in fairness, the current council is better than what we had in the past, but the bar was low. Let's be clear. The bar was very low. So, you know, it can only go up from bottom. So let's just call it what it is. That's right. Sorry, man. So, you know, things that I want to address are looking at it at common sense level, right? I have recently obtained all of the salaries from the city employees. You will be shocked and amazed by the amount of money, again, that we are spending in the 1100 block of Noble Street. I was blown away with the amount of money. I knew there was a problem, but I did not know how big of a problem it was. We have got to streamline that process. We have got to consolidate positions. We have to reduce funding to those positions. We also have to reduce funding for travel and entertainment for city leadership. I'm sorry, you're not traveling for $40,000 in 4 years for 5 people. That's ridiculous. That's more than my budget to vacation in 10 years, 20 years. Hell, I don't know if I've ever taken a vacation that much money. So let's just be clear. We do not have the money for that, period. We can look at reinvesting that money differently. There are great opportunities with Zoom, electronic formats, whatever. You can get the same information. Networking is 1990. We are in 2025. Let's move forward. Let's quit this bull. Second is the education. Going on to education, again, we have to streamline education. I'm a product of public schools. I did not graduate from any kind of private school. I went to a public institution. I went to a public college. I work with the public now. I grew up lower middle class. As most of you may know, I have posted my struggles growing up. My mother, who is here, hey mother, so we rolled coins, pennies, so that we could go to Fall Festival as a kid. So for me, it's critical that we count our pennies as a city and we continue to push forwards. And I wanted to say thank you to all the candidates up here. I am honored to be sitting with this group of people. We may not agree on much of anything, some of us more than I thought we would. Some of us, I'm not shocked by what we said, but I am honored to be on the stage with these people. These are some of the most incredibly talented people we have in our community, and I'm honored to be with them. So thank you all.
Do I get a rebuttal? Do I get a rebuttal?
Mayor Smith.
So I want to thank you all for coming and being civically engaged. I want to thank the Calhoun County Chamber of Commerce for conducting this forum. And I also want to thank each of my colleagues at this table because it takes a lot of bravery and courage to put yourself out here like this. Trust me, I know. But I want to address the elephant in the room. I'm young. It's not something that I can change about myself, and it's not something that I would change about myself if I had the chance. But let me tell you something that I do know about me. I have knowledge, I have a skill set, I am educated, I am capable, and I have a proven track record. Let's talk about the progress that we've made in the last 5 years. A 291% increase in business licenses, a 295% increase in construction investment, a 51% decrease in violent crime since 2016, a $4.1 million increase in sales tax plus since 2020, over 25 plus road pavement projects, and guess what? Over half of those were in Ward 3 alone. We have made much progress here in the city of Anniston. And are we where we want to be? Absolutely not. That's the beauty of being able to work to get to where we want to be in the future. The other day I had a phone call, and it was a defining moment in my leadership for me. This lady said to me, "Sierra, you're the only leader I know that can attend an Anniston High Alumni Fun Day event and then turn around and conduct a board meeting." That's what leadership is. Someone who knows no bounds, no districts, no wards, no socioeconomic status. Someone who can enter a classroom with children, and guess what? Those kids know who their mayor is. Someone who can go to the Senior Citizen Center and see our elderly, and they can say, "Wow, I'm proud that we have paved the way for our young people, and now we can pass the baton to you." We have made much progress, and we still have so much more work to do. And so I urge every single one of you in this room that if you want to see the future of Anniston, and you believe in the future of Anniston, on August 26, 2025, you cast your vote for Sierra Smith. The future is now. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Woods.
No, I might not be the most educated, the most informed, the most resourceful.
Keep it real. There you go.
But I know one thing is our future as a city rests on the shoulders of our leaders and the children of the future. We need a better education. We need a community that's together, and a community whose voice is heard by all. I want to see a city where everybody's voice is counted. I want people to voice their concerns for their communities, their projects and stuff. I want their voices to be heard by the leadership. I want to see the bloom again. I want it to become a model city again. I want our blight buildings, our abandoned buildings, I want them to be restructured. I want them to be redone. I want this city just to be beautiful again. I have gone through many of these streets. I have seen many of these buildings. I have seen our roadways. What we need to do is restructure the budget, figure out what goes where, and rebuild this city together. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of our candidates for both the city council and the mayor's race. Please don't forget to go and vote on August 26th. And thank you all. That concludes our event for tonight. God bless. Can all of the mayoral candidates meet for a photo to the left of the stage?